Happy Purim! Hi everybody, it's Wendy from Cinnamon Sweet Shop, and today I'm going to be making almond butter filled brownie Hamantaschen. Whether you're going to be serving it for Purim or just making them any time of the year, they're really good, and it's a little bit of a switch from your traditional Hamantaschen. Like most of my recipes nowadays, I really try to clean up the ingredients used in baking to make it just a little bit healthier, or as I like to call it, a little less bad for you. So for this recipe, what you're going to need is whole wheat pastry flour. You could also use spelt flour, or if you want to make this gluten-free, you could use a gluten-free flour as well. Chocolate extract. Now I make this myself. I have this on my website and on my YouTube channel on how you can make your own. However, it does take about 3 months to make this, so if you don't have this on hand, you can use vanilla extract instead. I'm also going to be using some organic light brown sugar, and I have this on my website as well, how to make your own organic sugar, or brown organic sugar. Why spend an arm and a leg at the store? You could really make it yourself. Also going to be using organic sugar, regular organic sugar, an egg, baking powder, baking soda, cocoa powder, Earth Balance Vegan Buttery Sticks. You can use any brand. I just prefer Earth Balance. And you could even use real butter if you would want to, but make sure it's an unsalted butter. Bittersweet chocolate, melted and slightly cooled. Now, you could use a semi-sweet chocolate. Keep in mind, the higher the cocoa in it, the cacao, the better it is for you, and the less sugar that's in it as well. And if you're going to buy this and you're trying to keep this as healthy as you can, then use the chocolate you buy in the health food store because it is sweetened with cane sugar. For the filling, almond butter, almond extract, organic confectioner sugar. Again, I show you how to make this on my website. Check out the link below. And some more Earth Balance Vegan Buttery Sticks. Now, if you wanted to make this a peanut butter filling instead, you could do that. Use the same measurement for the peanut butter as you would with the almond butter, but leave out the almond extract. In a heavy-duty mix master, or any brand that you have, add in the butter, or in my case, the vegan buttery sticks, both sugars, and beat this until it's very, very creamy. Add in the eggs, the chocolate extract, both the baking soda and baking powder, and the melted chocolate. And mix that again until it's just combined. I combined the cocoa powder and the flour together just to make it a little bit easier for when I add it into the wet ingredients. And I'm just going to add a little bit at a time, and then put the mixer on low. My dough is of a thick consistency, and yours should be too. If it's not thick enough, if it's a little too loose and runny, just add a little bit more flour. To make the filling, I'm going to combine the almond butter, the vegan buttery sticks, confectioner sugar, and the almond extract. Just mix this together by hand. Now, this is why it's very important to make sure your butter is softened to room temperature. Very, very softened, to make sure that it is nice and creamy. On a floured surface, roll out the dough to about a 1/8 inch thickness. You don't want it really thick because it will be hard to shape later on, but it could be a little bit thicker than 1/8, but not too much. We're going to be cutting these into circle shapes, and you can either use a cookie cutter of various sizes or just the bottom of a round glass, which I think I'm going to use this only because I think this is a better size for me. So we're just going to be cutting some circles. To fill them, I'm going to take about a half to a teaspoon of the filling. Just place it in the center. You don't want to overfill these. And with the circle, just squeeze this end like this. And then you're going to take the other end and squeeze it together like so. So it almost forms a little bit of a triangle. And then just pinch the ends together. Now as these bake, they're going to flatten a little bit. You will see a little bit more of the filling. These are going to get baked in a 350-degree oven for about 10 minutes. When you bake them, they will flatten out a bit. They should still maintain their triangular shape, although a few of them really didn't maintain it that much, but for the most part, they came out really nicely shaped. They're so good. They're delicious. For this recipe, all my other recipes, make sure you subscribe to this YouTube channel. Check out my website at cinnamonsweetshoppe.com, and I'll see you next time.